what we doing.
We're starting off.
Do we even need an intro, or is Chase just gonna start autistically screeching?
I don't know. I typically do my intro once y'all stop being autistic. Cut it. Damn. You already know what you about to. Here we go again.
47 hours someone spent wrapping these up so they come without a scratch or dent, buddy. I tell you.
They do got like the best packaging in the game. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't never. Ain't bad.
And by they, I mean SRCMOTO. They hooked it up yet again. Will's new Transalp. We just picked it up yesterday. We already had the bars here waiting on it. We got the skid plate, the headlight guard, and the little kickstand enlarging pad. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is putting all that on to protect this investment. He did not ball out and get that stainless electro polish stuff. I think this is just powder coated black.
Look good on it. Black's gonna look good on this bike.
Yeah.
I would have got black. I'd
Yeah.
have got black. On this bike, I'd have got black.
Man, that's all it is.
It's murdered.
That is what's cool about these. So you shouldn't be missing any kind of hardware because someone goes through and signs off that everything's in the package.
More companies should do that.
100%.
Facts. Because we had stuff get lost in Sweden. First off.
Let's see what we're working with.
Oh.
Because the main thing with the bars aside, these bikes need a skid plate.
Let's go over here and let's show them.
110%. It's like first mod you should do. Even though y'all took the baffle out the bike, but.
True. That's the real part.
That's the 50-mile mod is the baffle. The
There
first
ain't-
mod should be.
This thing's asking to be just leaving you stranded.
Yeah.
Without it. I wouldn't even, honestly,
That's the Olson. That's like where the pickup goes. If you hit that, you're done.
I wouldn't even look at gravel
Yeah.
before I put a pan on this.
I mean, it's got a little ground clearance, but with him on it and he'd be bouncing all the time and shit.
It's one raccoon or groundhog away from ruining your day on a paved road. But yeah, so this is not going to be a bolt-on affair.
What do you mean?
No, it should be.
It better be.
I think it comes with some actual bracketry
Yeah.
because there's not a, because it don't come with a skid plate.
Pretty sure they bolt onto the bars.
As you can tell, we don't exactly know what we're doing, but we're going to figure it out. It ain't that big a deal. They do have instructions and all pretty well pictured instructions somewhere on here. Just go ahead and bust this out. As you can see, the checklist they go through. Okay, we got a skid plate right there. Maybe it do. Maybe
Kinda
it
do
don't.
look like it.
It kind of look like skid plate by both of these.
So as soon as we come back, we're going to have all this stuff laid out, unwrapped, OCD organized, and then we'll start the assembly.
In the floor, lost parts.
No, not this time. We got a table.
We had a table last time.
Last time. We're going to do better with this table. Because we are doing more than what I wrote down.
Yeah. So while he's getting that unwrapped, I guess this would be a good a time as any to mention SRCMOTO was generous enough to offer you all a discount code BABH10 for 10% off anything on their website. So all the tubes are actually CNC notched. The bracketry, the plates, they're all CNC laser cut. Your hardware's all stainless. There should be no rusting, no fitment issues. That is kind of the claim to fame with everything is designed all CAD, CNC. It's all cut perfectly to go on the bike and follow the lines of the bike. Perfect. The wall thickness of the bars is also kind of a step above the competitions as well. In my opinion, they are the best bars on the market, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it.
We wouldn't pay it if we didn't believe it. We wouldn't have bought them. Like, these weren't given to us.
No,
Right?
it's an expensive bike. You're financing it. You're going to owe on it quite a while. They're going to get dropped. You're going to be off-roading. Will is a new rider, so, I mean, it's just only time will tell when the thing's going to go down. I'm sure mine's going to go down at some point. Chase about dropped his yesterday, and he's a goddamn... I mean, he's a pro.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's just part of riding. If you do ride, you're gonna fall. It's just part of it. So you might as well protect the bike. You don't want no cheap bars that's gonna bend or crack or rust. These should be the end-all be-all bars.
Yeah. This is an end-all be-all biking mod.
Yeah.
For me.
I'd say the bars last the life of the bike.
Because these bikes, and you've found out quick. When they go, they go.
Yeah.
So
I dropped mine the first day I had it. Had the bars sitting in my living room. I was like, man, I gotta wait for a video. Pulled over in a pull-off, and I was sitting still in neutral. Drop a bike. Shit got me out of nowhere. Granted, the Suzuki's kind of heavy, but regardless, I had the bars and I dropped it. Didn't hurt it. Still wish I had them. What the hell? Where they at? Oregon?
Yeah, they got no sales.
No sales tax. So you get our 10% off and no sales tax.
Which is kind of big. That's OCD as it gets. All right, so something that we learned doing the Suzuki V-Strom was this right here was kind of the centerpiece, but we're just going to toss it in and that'll get you both bars from each side and just build off from that, I suppose.
Yeah, it helps you have a starting point. It holds the top together, it kind of lets it dangle, and then you can tighten it down at the end. That's just being loose on that's key for sure, but it kind of gives you your starting point.
Went ahead and labeled everything, that way we know, double, triple check their work, everything. Oh. That's what we're working with. So there's the factory piece right there. So that just sandwiches it. Okay.
Goes right over it, supposedly.
Supposedly. Okay. You see, he just slid it up there, threw the new hardware in. That extends it out there, and this will be what both bars on the upper goes into. So I guess after you get this on, like I said, loosely, it's looking like step 2. It's going to be remove this to some degree. Now Chase is going to demonstrate how to properly or improperly remove the side fairing of the Honda Transalp.
So when you're taking this off, you've got 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. And there's these 2 little black push pins. You just push them in and then pull them out. Do a little finagling from the top. As you see, you've got these little rubber pieces that push in. And it kind of makes you a little scared at first, but it comes off. But that will allow you access to get to the 2 bolts so we can do that plate and start mounting these actual uppers on correctly, because that was going to be a really difficult bolt to get to. So I'd almost recommend now, because those were tight, you have to put a 14 on the back.
Yeah.
Probably get you a socket and extension, and you can do that. Or if you don't have that, if you have another 14 and a little rubber sled, you can just break it loose because they got Loctite on it. So
yeah, I went ahead while they was doing that, made a list of the tools you should need. Hopefully there ain't nothing else. I'll add to it later, but 14 wrench ratcheting makes it easy, but if you take that off, you guess you don't need it. You just socket.
make it a little easier now.
Wrench, put 2 just in case. 6mm, 8mm, 4mm, 5mm Allen wrenches, and a 15mm wrench. That should be all a man needs for the crash bar install. Like I said, we'll revisit that if I lied to you.
But for you Transalp people, you do need to add some tools right off the rip. If you had to get to this,
You need a 5mm wrench.
you need a
5mm Allen. That's
Allen.
it.
Yeah.
You got a 14 wrench, but you only got one.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to literally break the nut off, which is back here, which is basically impossible.
There it is.
Put the panties to the side.
It'll get in there and it'll pop right there. And then down here toward the bottom, pop there. So you gotta pop, pop.
Not bad, not bad.
So that's off. This side looks to be easier.
For sure. And just a mental note, your shortest is gonna be your top, longest is gonna be your bottom, and then this one that's got a little step to it, your middle bolt, medium sized, that's gonna be your front. Other than that, on this side, we got the plate on, but mental note, or not even a mental note, this is just a note. The clutch cable is being ever so slightly pressed by this bracket. Hate to say it, but it is.
Break this loose.
This is just what we opted to do. You ain't gotta listen to us.
It just worked because when you're putting this plate on, this is a hard part of the this is metal bend.
Yeah.
So what we had to do, what we decided to do until we figure out anything better, is just break this bolt loose, and it allows this to slide over. It takes and pitches that over, allows this plate to be where it feels like it should be correct. Other than,
Just basing it off pictures, it looks like that's how
it
it's
has to
kind
go
of
behind it, because if it goes in front of it, you're clamping it with the bar system, it's not going to work. So 14 millimeter breaks that loose. You run it back up.
All right, so we're just moving over to this side. We're going to knock that out. There shouldn't be really anything different. You ain't got a clutch cable or anything on this side to hinder you, so it should just pop right on. And after we get that on, we'll move on to actually installing the bars.
All right, so that's on. We decided on that. Now we're ready for the top bar, so we're going to just line her up there.
We're skipping this part. You got to slide them two boys in there.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
right off the bat, line up pretty good, you know.
Because once those are on, we crank those, crank this. It's
upper bars are done. Yeah.
With knowledge, after you watch this video, you will be faster than us because you'll know exactly
for sure.
what you
This
need.
next side, you've won. You've already got it ready for us, so it's going to be way faster.
8 millimeter Allen wrench.
Self thread through there a little bit.
That's good figment.
So what you over here talking about fitment?
Oh, dude, I mean, look at the gap. I mean, it's pretty straight.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is still loose. You gotta leave things loose before you tighten down. You learn that with turbo kits. And
Well, we learned it on the V-strom.
Yeah.
We sucked them down and we could not get the bars to fit. Cracked it loose just a little bit and everything lined up perfect. So
I'm pretty happy. I mean, this side is done, top
Yeah.
wise. We got it. Feel good.
It's easy to get to these bolts, so I'm making it look difficult. Top, come in from the top right there with 2 fingers. You can nail that one. Bottom, come up beside the header. That's on, so then we need the 15 that you can get on there. Cinch these puppies down.
kind of see a vein right there.
You like it?
They tight.
That's good. All right, so then you put your plastic back on. This little guy and that catch right there. Probably best bet is to get where you can see the front. I think I missed this top one.
Oh God. We're in down there.
And this, I'm hoping. Push. There.
I hear what you're saying.
Lined up those little pushies.
Is that how it works?
Right there. So you can take right there and just push, and that'll pop in. That one's good. So then it's with your little bolt.
Good the word. I just got that popped in.
Oh,
You see? Alright, you see? Bolt holes, no issue. Went right in.
I need the
Threaded.
6. Boom, bang, bang. Bottom or top's done. He's tightened up these last few bolts. Let's stand back and look at it.
I don't know why someone would just buy top bars. I think the bottom bars
It's the
with
most
skid plate
important.
is way more important.
Without a doubt. But I guess if you're buying one piece at a time, because sometimes
That's a lot of money.
We understand budgeting around here.
So there's no movement at all in these bars currently. So it can. Yeah, I guess you go ahead and tighten it then. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident.
Because it looks like the lower bars bolt to this bracket here
Yeah,
too.
just straight to that hole.
So as long as nothing's moving, it should be good to go ahead and
That bottom bracket can't move.
tighten that up. Yes, sir. Feeling give? I didn't see no
Come
give.
back here and hold this motherfucker.
All right. So now,
What we doing, dude?
I don't know, dude. What we doing?
we're moving to
I don't need that.
the bottom.
Well, here's this. This is what you'll need. You will need those.
Do it just like this. I don't need no instructions. I'm Superman.
Everything's still loose. It is nice on the Transalp that they did supply threaded brackets for the skid plate to just bolt right onto. I don't know. According to the SRC photos, this is supposed to go on the outside, but for whatever reason, our application right now, we put that bar on the inside. That lines up. The skid plate lines up, and if you look up in there, that is also lined up. So everything's lined up with that on the inside. Take it for what it's worth. This is just our experience. Kind of is what it is. But everything fits the way we got it. So once you get all that tightened down, all you gotta do, pop a little end cap in. Nice little finishing touch. Other than that, the only thing left for the bars is going to be like your little resin puck pads, little protective piece that's replaceable. Go right here. Gonna get them on. And I guess that's it for the bars.
Yeah, I mean,
Bar skid plate done.
skid plate definitely is a game changer for this bike. I mean, this was a terrible, terrible factory design. Because that's a day ender when you hit that sump.
That's more than a day ender,
It's
honestly.
a game changer.
Yeah,
I can't put mine up there. I'm kind of sad about it.
that's not where they go, though.
I know, but it looks better.
Yeah, right there.
What's the website show?
The same thing the directions show. Yeah, right there. Just some Phillips screws included. Get them down. And then, all right, I guess we'll just move on to the headlight guard. All right, so as you can see there, you got your spacers that go in the recess of your factory window. Then you got your bolts. Fits, I'd say, flawlessly. I like how these are like little push tabs.
Is that like something that clips
A
onto?
little quick connect. Yeah, then it's got your actual guard that's just gonna pop right on there. What's your Tech Tip Tuesday on that?
So you've got a little bushing. If you want to look, there's your little light there. Out there, there's a bushing. Put that bushing on top of the bar. Comes with a longer screw. Run the screw in, and then this
Bracket goes behind this piece.
Yep.
Man. Little quick pop on.
And these gotta get tightened up.
So these are literally simple as 1, 2, 3. You got your middle plate, which fits up around that base pad, and then your 2 sandwich pieces that just go right over that. Clamshell it, nut bolt, and then you're good to go. You ain't got to worry about your bike falling on a hot summer day and some fresh asphalt where it just sinks in. Or, I mean, even gravel, dirt, any kind of widened foot peg, kind of a benefit.
Yeah, like new asphalt. Thing just, you walk in to get you something to drink, and next thing you come out, your bike just lay it over. All right, so now you just set her back down on the kickstand. You know what we got to do, right?
What? We got to drop it.
Now we got to spin it. It's really easy without the pad, so.
I'm imagining it's going to be...
Oh yeah, she's ready to fall too. We're gonna get this little pad.
We're just going straight in for the drop test?
You talk about it?
I don't know. Should we... What's there to talk about?
Just drop it.
Like, there ain't no good way to drop one of these things. God dang. Kind of just is what it is. Damn, that thing just laid out on its side, dude.
It goes way farther.
Hell, far. It's on the crash bar, though. Peg folded up.
Hits on this bike for sure.
No, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Dude got motorcycle
Your bike's
train.
on the ground, pick it up!
Gonna leak out all your...
You wanna
No.
do it the right way?
What's
You're built like a
I
truck.
mean, that's just how you hurt your back.
Bend with your knees.
You mean just fucking?
Kickstand down?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you
I
definitely...
mean, I should do it the right way.
I was gonna approach it from this side, but
Oh hell no!
No.
You're getting flipped over.
You're supposed to.
really,
Yeah.
oh, I'm supposed to do it with the bag.
Most
you do it that
people
way.
that they're talking to weigh 180 pounds. And don't forget,
I mean,
we're
that's
too
what
big on two wheels.
That's what these bikes were designed for. 200-pound riders.
180.
180 pound,
Number 2.
5'9".
Ain't a
Long
single
legged.
Japanese man 200 pounds.
The thick ones. This thing's sprawled out.
You're gonna
This
want
bike's
it.
here, man. Hello.
Tank bag. That's the next thing y'all need to get.
I don't know about the next thing. I'd say
Anything.
bark busters. Man definitely needs something to protect his levers.
Arc busters, rear box.
Probably some sort of accessory lights because none of these bikes realistically have good headlights
They're
factory.
all trash.
Yeah, I mean, look. You see the line and then a little.
It's not great.
Oh yeah, dude.
But we got the fix for that.
Yeah. It's about
Why does it look so wild outside right
Dude,
now?
it's about to piss pour. The clouds are in.
Like it's red outside.
Walking Dead season.
Oh, it's like
God.
HD.
Oh my god. So there's nothing else we need to do. We done a drop test, headlight guards on, kickstand on, it ain't on this side, but it is on, bars on. I apologize to SRCMOTO if you're watching this. For whatever reason, we just had to put that lower bar on the inside instead of the outside like a picture show. It just fit perfectly that way.
Yeah, it was, after that, there was no problem. And the clutch thing, I think
Yeah.
that should be addressed in instructions with, because that's going to throw some people off. Because a lot of
For
people
sure.
ain't going to want to start messing with the clutch.
Yeah.
Honestly, once again, leave it loose.
Yeah.
Don't think because you got the top bars on that it's good to go ahead and tighten it down.
Well, it's
leave,
tough because you want to put the Loctite on it. When you put Loctite on it, you think, I better tighten it. But
leave it loose.
you got to leave it loose until you're pretty much done. And then just start working your way across tightening shit.
I guess you could take your plastic off with the bars on. I don't know.
You think you could?
I think you can. It would just, I think it's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
This instantly makes the bike look less girly, though. I'll give it that.
That's girly?
Yeah, this bike looked a little sissy before. It needed something.
I think it's got a little better,
instantly it makes-
more Dakar style than the Suzuki. It's got more. No, the Tenere is pretty Dakar.
Now this makes it look like it's meant to be off-road.
Yeah.
Before, he was like, man, this thing, take the windshield off. Make it a naked bike.
Yeah.
We just assumed once the top bars are on that we could start tightening stuff down. Just leave everything anything you can still get to with the fairings on, leave it loose.
Yeah. So that's a wrap on this one. Like I said, BABH10 for discount on SRC, anything on their website. Like, share, subscribe, you know the deal. Till next time, peace.